Welcome to PyGoat. In today's video, we'll be exploring the A7 cross-site scripting. User on clicking the A7 cross-site scripting lab is redirected to this page where it explains you what is cross-site scripting or XSS. Different types of XSS like the reflected XSS, stored XSS and DOM XSS. There is a button which says which gives you the lab details, and also there is mitigation which explains you how to prevent such a vulnerability in websites. Let's click on lab details. Once you click on the lab details, you are given some information about the lab and how to exploit the lab. Okay. Let's access the lab. On clicking access lab, we are redirected to a page which says FANG it, and it asks a FANG name. As you know, FANG stands for the top 5 companies, which is Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix and Google. So let's just give Facebook. Okay, on issuing the FANG name, it says company name is Facebook, the CEO name is Mark Zuckerberg, and about details. So this would happen for all, I guess, Apple also, APPLE, Apple. So if I click it, it says Apple, CEO name is Tim Cook, and about it. So it happens for all the other 5 companies, I guess, other 3 companies. So how an XSS vulnerability is possible here? Okay, now let's try something which is not in FANG. Let's say Jam. Okay, the company Jam you search for is not part of a FANG. Yeah, it's true. Jam is a food, not a company. So how can I find a cross-site scripting here? It's very simple. First, let's see how this Jam feature is enclosed within which HTML tag, so that we could break out of the tag and cause cross-site scripting. So let's view page source. No, okay, or you can do inspect and just find the element. Okay, as you can see, there's a h3 header and this Jam is not encoded. Whatever you give, it's gonna be it's directly sent it to the HTML page. So this is an possible, it's not a possible, it's a 100% exploitable scenario for an XSS bug. So let's exploit that scenario. It's very simple. Okay, so what I did here was, so basically close the h1 tag which you saw in the previous inspect the element. It says this the entire statement is enclosed in a h1 tag. So the first thing I do is I close the h1 tag and I open a script tag and use the common payload, which is alert, and since it's a number, I'm not going to use double quotes, and I'm going to close the script tag and comment the rest of the statement. So let's see what happens when I give this payload in the FANG name. As you can see, there is a execution of code, JavaScript code, which is alert, and whatever I've written here, it is getting executed. So this shows that the presence of cross-site scripting. As you can see here, the entire thing is commented out, and whatever we gave, whatever the h1 script alert is being rendered, and it's giving us the output for whatever we rendered. So let's just inspect and see what happens to that thing. As you can see here, h3 is a company Jam, and after that whatever we gave is being considered as a valid HTML and it's getting executed. So this is the reason of the cross-site scripting. So in future we'll be exploring more and more types of XSS, like the DOM XSS, the stored XSS, and browser kind of XSS, and different type of XSS. Thank you.